Hi traders, welcome to the weekly Forex forecast for the 29th of April, and I'm going to do the full analysis for you in the next 15 minutes. Put your feet up and enjoy. Before we go on to the full analysis, just remind you, do your own research. All the information we give is for education purposes only. Before I go into the details of the markets for the next week and give you the targets and the trailing stops, I want to explain a little bit about what we do here at the Trading Mentors. My name is Chris. I've been trading for over 30 years and we offer a full mentorship. If you want to join me and join the VIP room, you're more than welcome. Before I go on, this is a daily chart, and what we're looking for is very powerful parabolic trends where the price is achieving higher highs, everything's green, and all the buyers are in. So this is a daily chart. I've done the analysis for all these pairs on all these assets. The green flags are buys, the red flags are sells. So I'm going to dive into the 4-hour chart. Before I do that, I just want to go into the DXY. The DXY is completely sideways. It doesn't know where to go next. We do expect this to bounce off the support area in the next few days. However, we do have non-farm payroll. There's no news out on Monday. Let's have a look at the calendar just quickly. Tuesday, not much going on until the afternoon, where we've got some consumer confidence at 3 p.m. GMT. That could liven things up a little bit. Wednesday, we have interest rates, FOMC interest rate decision. That's massive, 7 p.m. So there's lots of data come out this week which could affect the US dollar. And of course, we've got non-farm payroll on Friday. So get ready for trading that at 1:30 if you're available. As a VIP member, I'll let you know what's going on. So there's lots of data in terms of the US dollar. And as I mentioned earlier, the DXY is completely sideways anyway. So there's going to be better trades to be had. So the US dollar is not our favorite trade for this week. So I've gone straight into the 4-hour chart, and we're going to be doing the analysis on the 4-hour chart based upon powerful parabolic trends. So the DXY is in an upward momentum trend. However, it has now very, very mixed indeed. And that's no surprise with the Fed interest rate decision and the non-farm payroll in the same week. We don't expect much to be happening with the dollar in terms of trend. In terms of the yen futures contracts, happy days, congratulations members if you've been trading the yen pairs with me. It's a fantastic move, and we do expect this to go down further. So we may get a pullback in the next few days, but the target for this week on the yen futures is 62.00. What this means in terms of trading, we do expect the prices to come down a little bit on the yens. They've gone up very nicely for us. So a nice retracement would be fantastic, where we do expect the prices to continue upwards. I'm going to give you the stops. I'm going to give you the targets as I do every day for members. The Swiss franc futures is completely sideways. US 30, Dow Jones sideways. UK FTSE 100 is parabolic to the upside. You can move your stop to 79.57. Your target is 83.61. The Nasdaq is completely sideways. Hang Seng is bullish, and we do expect further upside momentum to carry on. Your stop now is 17.061. Let's just work out a target. So our target for this week is 18.811. Remember, trade at your own risk. This is information and educational purposes only. The Aussie 200 index is bullish. It's bearish. Confirmation, change of character back here somewhere. So if you've been in it for some time, congratulations. And we do expect the price to come down to 73.74. Stop is 77.01. Nothing else is parabolic to the downside because this is dollar dominant. Oil, Bitcoin, silver, gold. Quick look at gold. As we can see, we've got an uptrend, and we do expect this price to go higher. Let me just go on to the daily for you. not trending, which is the important thing. So gold would not be our favorite. We do expect it to bounce off the support area here on the daily chart and move up to 24.00. Our next target is 25.13. However, that does need to be confirmed. And with all the data coming out, you're less likely to get there. So back to the ones that are trending, and the ones that are ready to trade on Monday, Tuesday is the US yen. Congratulations if you made some money in the last couple of weeks. If you're trailing this is how it works. If you're trailing a long-term position trade with us as a VIP member, I will give you the trailing stops every day. So the initial stop would have been down here, 147.30, and all you do is you're going to move your stop along the way, along the way, along the way, along the way, and so your new trailing stop is now 155.79. And if you got on the break of structure, 882 pips in profit so far, and it's not stopped. We do expect further upside momentum after a pullback in the next few days. The target for this week is 161.47. Nothing else is parabolic because the DXY is mixed. None of the dollar pairs are tradable. But there's plenty there, so don't worry. Canadian yen to the upside, parabolic 113.69 is your trailing stop. Your target is 118.97. Take notes. It's going to be quick. You might have to rewind. But nonetheless, these are parabolic. Don't miss these opportunities. If you're a VIP member, then of course you'll know all these anyway, and you'll get the updates every day and my full analysis every day. So we grab the previous low. We're just working out targets here to the finish there, and we can then work out our targets to be 96.69 on the New Zealand yen, and your trailing stop is 92.36. Aussie yen, similar position. I wouldn't trade both personally. You can do, but I would trade one, not the other, because they do exactly the same thing. It doesn't make any sense to risk double, but it's totally a personal thing. So grab your tool, Fibonacci extension up to the previous high where it finished. Stop is 101.19. Your target is 61.8%. 106.96 is your target for this week. Join me in the VIP room if you want to carry on and be a member. There's a 2-week trial. I think you'll love it. So grab your tool. Should have done this earlier. Save a bit of time. And your target is 202.57. Might not seem a lot, but it's 200 or 300 pips. It will pull back, I suspect, on Monday. So any kind of pullback. Don't forget, I will let you know if there's any swing trading opportunities coming up, as this probably is going to come back down to here before it moves up. But if you're using a trailing stop, it doesn't matter. The stop is way beyond the average true range. Swiss yen, happy days. This could be driven by a stronger Swiss franc futures, but it's mixed at the moment. However, we trade what we see, and we see that the trend is much higher. So let's grab that tool from down here up to here, and then we can see where this is going. This is going to 176.74 is your target, and your stop is 170.32. Good luck with your trading if you're trading it at your own risk. 165.94, you can move it up slightly. 166.29 is the euro yen. Completely bullish and going up. Don't miss these opportunities. Pullback is likely, but I'll let you know when it's ready. If you're in the Forex signal group, then get ready, guys. You're going to be busy this week with the yens. 173.37 is your target. 166.29 is your trailing stop. The Canadian Swiss is parabolic to the upside, but showing it's a little bit flatter than anything else. So this is not my favorite trade, but nonetheless, your trailing stop is 66.32. I'm not working out a target on this one till we know what's going on. Euro Canadian to the downside. This is continuation. Your stop is 146.73. Target for this week is 144.94. Pound Aussie to the downside. There's a little bit of a base here being formed, so you may find that there's going to be a pullback, but any break of structure to below this area here. Let me draw that line for you. Oops, wrong line. Anything below 190.86, 190.80, let's say, then we are going to see further downside momentum coming into the coming week. Let's just grab our tool. And our target, you can see it, at 188.40. Euro Aussie, the same. Don't trade both. Aussie, New Zealand, bullish, and continuation of the parabolic trend. Big move coming here, by the way. We do expect a pullback, but we do then expect price to go much higher. So let's calculate the stop. Sorry, the target. We've got the stop, 109.29. Target is going to be 11090. Okay, so they are the favorites, and my favorites are all the yens. All the yens, you're going to love this. US yen further upside, big move coming. Dollars mixed, the Aussie 200 index down, Hang Seng up, UK FTSE 100 up. The yen futures are looking fantastic. Expect a pullback. We like that because as the price pulls back into a correction mode, then we do expect an impulse trade up to target in the next few days. So it's going to get lively. The other thing I love about this is that the yens have little impact in terms of US dollar news. So the Fed interest rate decision will have little impact, some impact, but not much. And of course, you can hold on to those trades there. Have a wonderful weekend. It's a quick one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me just show you something. So we're doing a 14-day free membership to the VIP room and the updated analysis every day. I do a video analysis every day during the New York session, and I send it out to members in Telegram and onto email. It includes your trailing stops and the targets, and it covers all the markets. So have a look at that. Click on the link below.